Hello everyone, Randy here again, and we're playing Farming Simulator 15 on Michigan on the RDAllen multiplayer server, and just myself on here at the moment. And I was kind of just going through the vehicles like I typically do when I first join the multiplayer game, and I happen to notice this truck here that is rather stuck down in the ditch. Anyway, I thought I would show this on video. Obviously, there's been a lot of people getting stuck on the ditches here on the multiplayer server. And something that has kind of surprised me is the number of people that got these vehicles stuck and don't know how to get them out. Now, mind you, you could go reset this. And I don't know for sure yet. We might have to. We'll see once. But it, like I said, just amazes me how many people do not know how to get this out. I have done this like a lot on this server already. Getting vehicles, not necessarily the truck here, but tractors, trucks, etc., out of the ditches. And it's, like I said, just doesn't seem like very many people know the trick. But the main trick like this, when this particular truck, anyway, will not move, is a quick, rapid connect-disconnect. And, whoa, okay, would you look at that? That did the trick right there already. We'll just back her along the ditch line here. Now, I don't want to make it look like I'm, blaming anybody for this or pointing out somebody who drove in the ditch here. That's not what I'm trying to do with this. In fact, if I'm not careful, I'm going to end up in the ditch again. There we go. But even myself, I have gone in the ditch here on this map here a few times. Game lags out or not paying 100% attention, and next thing you know, you're down in the yonder ditch. And like I said, it just surprised me how many people cannot figure out or cannot get the said vehicle out of the ditch. I've joined the multiplayer server more than a few times to find a vehicle or a tractor stuck in a ditch. That, simple connect, disconnect would get them out with. Or, if not a simple connect, disconnect, a simple push with another vehicle got them out with. So, just thought I'd share that with you folks, for those of you who may not have known that trick. And or maybe some of you knew that trick, never had a chance to try it, but it does work quite well in most instances. Anyway, we are harvesting oats here this episode. Actually, let's see, are both fields oats? Yes, they are. Okay, in fact, all fields are oats. Somebody must have harvested all the soybeans on that field, then I take it. Wow, okay. And I know you folks have not seen the last, or previous, I should say, previous episode as of yet. Had some more troubles with my internet connection here again. Apparently my internet company decided I did not need internet again last night, so yeah, oh well. So anyway, this will be the last episode on the Michigan map here. I mentioned that in the previous episode, which folks have not seen yet, but hopefully you will see that before you see this episode. Yeah, I'm not even going to try to follow the combine with this road train here. We'll just wait for him to stop, and let's figure out which one's empty here. So like I said, this will be the last episode, and I will probably be taking the server down after I finish recording this episode. What I think I'll probably try to do, because getting the next server going I think will take a little while, I am probably going to delete the mods I don't want on the next server off of this server. And then I'll leave this map running so you folks can still join and play on it. You just won't have some of the mods. And then hopefully possibly by Thursday, possibly by Friday. So possibly by the time you folks see this, I might have the next server up and going. We'll have to see once. But I'm hoping for sure by Friday we'll have the next map going. Like I said, I do want to do a little bit of troubleshooting. Well, hopefully I don't have any trouble, but a little bit of testing on the next map. Not that the map is going to probably be an issue, but the number of forestry mods we have might be. And I would suggest too, even for those of you who do not like forestry, you may want to check it out. We've got a very large selection, I'll say, of forestry related mods. And of course we have a couple non-forestry related mods, you know, some support equipment, tractors, trailers, etc., trucks. But we do have quite the selection of forestry related mods. Stuff I've never played with before, stuff I can't say I've ever even seen before. At least until I started looking for forestry mods for the next server here anyway. And before somebody asks, hey, can I join? Yes, everybody's welcome to join. You're always welcome to join here on the multiplayer server. The download links for the mods will be in the description below. And like the previous maps we've done, it's all one download link. Or if you want to download separate mods, you can use the single download link as well. I would suggest that probably for most folks you're going to want to use the download all option, because I very much doubt anybody out there has half of the mods we'll be adding to the next server. At least I'd be surprised if you did. Okay, go around to get the other combine here. Hopefully I have enough space for this yet. And as you can see, we got 3 combines running here at the moment. A little bit busy here for just one person on the multiplayer server, but we'll try to get her done. And also, like I mentioned last episode, I was trying a different mic just to test out, make sure it wasn't my mic's fault for the audio technical difficulties. Doesn't appear to have been the fault. I'm back to my old mic here for this episode. Sound-wise, sounded about the same to me, so I can't say I noticed any, really sound difference between my old and new mic. But I obviously still had the trouble yet. And also, I did notice I'm getting a significant amount of static out of my sound system, or my speakers. So, not only do I have a trouble with the mic, I'm also getting quite a bit of problem with static. So I'm not sure where that's coming from either. Interestingly enough, I can mute my speakers on my desktop. I can click the mute button, and the static still continues. So even though there should technically be no sound coming out of the speakers, it still produces a static pop and hiss. And no, it's not the speakers, by the way, because I unplugged the speakers from my computer and quiet. So it's not my speakers that are making the static noises. It's actually coming from the computer, and it's coming out of all sound outputs on my computer. So I think I mentioned this here a couple episodes back when I first started having the trouble. I switched over to using my other integrated sound card, and that is actually doing the same thing as well. So got to be something wrong with Windows somewhere that's causing the issues. Unfortunately, I did not have any internet there last night. I was planning on doing some research, see if I could figure out what the last update changed that might be causing all these problems, but I did not get around to it. And it's funny too, folks, for how the amount of static I get changes depending on the workload of my computer. So say I go render up a video, I get more of a popping static hiss. And let's see, we got 2 more trailers, looks like. Kind of hard to see back here with the amount of trailers we have on here. That's why in some ways I actually find just the single truck and trailer is actually just as easy in some ways to unload the combines. For selling mighty though, this is definitely the setup you want. Also, maybe it was just me doing something wrong, but for some reason I cannot get the grain cart there to unload into these particular trailers. I don't know why, but the grain cart would not load into these trailers. I forget who was on with me, a couple other people, and we were working on, I think, harvesting these exact fields, if I remember correctly. And, you know, I grabbed one of these trucks here, left that there, and actually, you know what, I think, was it actually might have been field 28, maybe. That might have been the field we were harvesting. You know, I had one of the road train trucks lined up there, and I figured I'd unload the combines with the grain cart. Figured it'd be a little easier, you know, to follow behind the combines and whatnot. Well, I filled the grain cart up, went to unload the grain cart, and yeah, could not unload into these trailers. Now, obviously, as you can see, the trailers obviously support the crop types. That wasn't the problem, but definitely something with the grain cart in these trailers I cannot unload for some reason, so that was kind of odd. Also, you folks may have noticed in previous videos we do have a couple of windmills set up there. Those are mainly to offset our vehicle running costs, which are actually quite high. Last one was 22,000, it says. So that's quite a bit of dollars for vehicle running costs. I'm not sure what the major jump there was from 10 to 21. Something don't quite seem right there. Harvest income. I forget who was saying it, but someone was saying it'd be real cool if you could actually see some of the totals for the map, and I have to agree with that person. My apologies, I don't remember who said that again, but it'd be cool if you could see the total amount of money we made. Unfortunately, I really have no idea how much money we made on this map. We made quite a bit, I would have to say. You know, obviously, looking at the equipment, we got quite a bit of nice equipment, I would say, on this map. Probably not quite as much as what we had on Pleasant Valley, maybe. But for the size of the map, I think we did pretty good. It'd also be cool to see the total amount harvested, you know, crop-wise, planted. I don't, actually, let's see what's here. We might actually be able to see some of that. Let's check. Actually, maybe we can't. Livestock, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Nope, that's just today's finances. Okay. And more finances. We don't have a loan. For those who are wondering about that, we paid that off, I think, like a long time ago, or at least I should say I probably paid it off a long time ago. Okay, there's one more. It's the New Holland over yonder. Anyway, like I was saying about the totals, I'm pretty sure somewhere it says the totals for crops, and at least I'm pretty sure it says seed usage. So I know I've seen that detail in the XML before. I'm just not sure what screen it's under on the game here. Obviously not that one. Or that one. Oh, bummer, I can't kick myself. Oh well. Let's see, nothing under here. Is that front trailer actually full already? No, it's not. I must have moved just a little bit there or something. Okay. Why is he still sitting there? Oh, there he goes. Maybe I was just... he thought I was in the way in or something? Kind of odd. Which one is that? That is the 1090. That should be the in-game one, I believe. Let's just double check here, because I believe that's the in-game one, because the other one... yeah, the other one has tires. And it's actually a 990, I believe it is, instead of a 1090. Okay, and looks like we can start right back where we started. The other combine is full already. And looks like once this combine's done emptying, we'll have to head back right around to the other combine here. And we'll just take a shortcut through the field here. Anyway, folks, I think before we wrap up the map here, maybe we'll just take a quick, or maybe not so quick, tab around the map here just to see what there is to see. So you folks can see some of the vehicles. Pretty sure I probably have not shown all, or probably even half, of the vehicles you own here on the map, actually on video. There's quite a bit of miscellaneous equipment strewn around. Anyway, we'll just get out here, and I guess we'll start wherever the first tab takes us. Ponzi Scorpion. Not something that probably used a whole lot as of late. We did do quite a bit of forestry here on the map earlier on. In fact, I'd say we probably replanted at least 3 times. I believe we had to replant the forestry area that I remember. May have been more because obviously I'm not on all the time, but we did do actually quite a bit of forestry on the map. And you can see, looks like someone left a little bit of a mess here. That is something, by the way, when we do the next map, we'll have to make sure we clean up behind ourselves. No leaving a mess like this behind. Not that this is particularly that bad. There's only, what, six logs here. That's not so bad. Oh, there's a couple more up here, I guess. And 2 more, 3 more. Ooh, actually, 6 more. Okay. That actually is a fair amount there. And 3 more here. Still not too bad, but definitely want to make sure when we do the next forestry map, we need to make sure we clean up behind ourselves. You know, clean up the stumps. Make sure we got, you know, all the logs picked up and sold and whatnot. Yes, the Ursus up by the cauliflower, which looks like is kind of dead at the moment. No, I want that one, not the chainsaw. Oh, seeds. Auto seeds. Anyway, while we're up here, if I can get over there. And I know I pointed this out before, but one of the cool things about this map is how the sell points are set up. The conveyor belts go right to the sell points. So, you know, we don't have to worry about trying to move these cartons around and skids around. It just automatically gets sold. Now, that does, of course, mean the conveyor belts do get bugged out a little bit every now and then. I think I've had to restart the server 2 or 3 times because of that, but still not too bad, and definitely much easier than trying to sell them manually all the time. 1 combine. Front loader, the logging area. Telehandler. The log forks, by the way, just going back to the telehandler, these particular log forks work pretty good, I'll have to say. Use them quite a bit. So for anybody looking out for good log forks, those work pretty good. Crone, 580. Mod contest with the in-game header on it. New Holland something, I don't even know what this is. Probably a... Oh, T7 170, okay. Case combine. Let's see, this is the potato harvester. And you can see actually 3 potato harvesters sitting here. Looks like chaff we're doing here. Another New Holland combine. Oh yes, this is the modded CR990. Biggest difference you can tell, it has the tires, and then it has the black instead of the blue paint scheme on the decals. Case Puma 160, JCB. JCB will probably keep that for the next map, by the way. Nice little skid steer. Now the New Holland of some sorts, T6 175. Like it's up by the wood chips here. And there again, you can see the board factory here. If the camera would behave, goes right to the sell point there. I guess that's about the best view I can get. The Chrome Bay X 1100. 1 case quad track. These New Hollands apparently are actually on them what they are. Kind of odd. Another T7 170 apparently. Yes, case 380 Magnum. T6 175. I think we've seen one of those already. Guess we got another one. Okay, and this is a T5. Yes, the John Deere 9560 RX. Not technically the correct model number for one of these, but close enough. Same. In-game Lieber. Front loader. Not even on the list. Okay. We'll move this up to... That probably particularly matters. Group 2 there. T4. One Kenworth truck. Looks like there's 8 here like this. We got a bunch of these. Let's see. Looks like another Kenworth. Another Kenworth. Let me guess. Another Kenworth? Yes, another Kenworth. Ah, yes. Our supply truck. Really nice supply truck, by the way. It has everything you need, except for the fact of how it drives. That is not so nice. Another Kenworth. Ah, yes, the Scania. I think this is the Scania. Yes. Scania transporter. And the one next to it there, we got the... This is the Man. Another Kenworth. Potato harvester. Logging trailer, the Steyr. Another loader. As you can see, we got another lot of equipment. New Holland. Also not on the list. Okay. I believe this is a T8 390. Yes, T8 390. Iveco transporter, case quad track, Kenworth. Another case quad track, a T9 565. This one actually says what it is. Pulling a potato planter. Okay. Maxtron, sugar beet harvester, potato harvester. The Lamborghini. Another Kenworth. As you can see, a lot of Kenworths. Wait to get back to wherever we started from here. Another case combine. Scania transporter. John Deere 9560 RT. Different than the RX. RX has 4 tracks. Therefore, a quad track. RT is just a dual track. And a T6. There we go. Back to where we started from. So, anyway, folks, with that, we'll wrap up the episode there. Hope you folks enjoyed the Michigan map. Been quite a fun season, I would have to say. Been quite successful on the map as well. Got quite a bit of equipment. And I would say we've had a lot of fun, I would say. And don't forget, be sure to join us on the next map here. You should be able to use the same download links below to download the new mods. Like I said, by the time you folks see this video, I might just have them on there. Might not quite have the server up and running yet, but hopefully I will have most of the mods on there. So with that, if you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.